something's bound to begin.
Wait, I just did the wrong thing.
God, kids. Maybe this time I'll win.
That wasn't even for anything. Hey everybody, it's Molly.
And Quincy.
And we are here with another AllEars Ultimate Challenge.
Today, Molly is going to continue to have her punishment from last time, which is a 5-minute hold at the start of the game. And she's taking a new stacking punishment because we're just gonna see how many it takes until I can finally beat her.
I feel less confident than I did at Animal Kingdom.
I feel immensely confident.
But I still feel like it's Quincy.
Okay,
so,
hey.
you know.
I'm talented. I'm good at things. I've won before.
3, 2, 1, go!
Have a good 5-minute wait. I'm gonna go win the whole game in the 5 minutes. Bye. All right, we're off to the races. All right, I'm going this way because I am following the call of Shrek, but I actually think I'm gonna have to turn away from my sweet love, the ogre, and instead go to Harry Potter World. There are a lot of clues over there, and I always love stealing Harry Potter clues from Molly.
I think she's gonna go towards Shrek. Like, I feel like it's gonna be, she'll be lured to Shrek. But if she was smart, she'd go to Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
So I'm passing an alleyway right now, and I would get that one, except I'm in my 5-minute head start. I think that's a terrible time to use time suck clues when I could instead go get a whole bunch of clues. So that's where I'm headed. I feel like maybe I'm making a mistake by going far, but I feel like I should still do this because there are a lot of Harry Potter clues. And so I can get those and then work back this way, and hopefully Molly just won't get all the clues at the front of the park. But Molly's a scavenger hunt machine, so we'll see what happens. So Universal Studios is home to a Halloween event called Halloween Horror Nights. It is very, very scary, definitely not for kids, not even for adults who are scared easily like Molly. But we are headed into one of the scare zones right now, which means we are going to be able to count a few sets, which is a clue on the board. But first, we're gonna make a hard right and steal another of Molly's favorite clues and go see one giant fish who I know Molly loves very dearly. Hello, Bruce.
Well, some animated characters are coming out. I see the Scooby-Doo gang, and I hear SpongeBob's music. So maybe if they'll be out still in 1 minute and 30 seconds is how much longer I have. She hasn't gotten anything yet, to my knowledge.
Just kidding, Bruce is a time suck, so I'm gonna wait to do that one because I don't wanna use my 5 minutes for a time suck. I'm already messing up, this is bad. But I am gonna count some sets as we walk through here. One set, and I have to name a favorite horror movie. I'm going to name, let's see, do I know any horror movies that have bathroom scenes? I will say, It, Chapter 1, the new one. I didn't like Chapter 2, but I like Chapter 1. So It Chapter 1 is gonna be my first horror movie.
Okay, she got one part of one thing.
Let's see, I'll grab this one too. This one is a coffin. I think. Let's see, what's a horror movie with a coffin that I like? Pet Sematary. I like Pet Sematary. That's 2.
You got 2 pieces of one clue. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
All right, I am now in front of this spooky door set. I'm gonna say The Shining. Shining has regular doors in it. Shining is a really good horror movie though.
Quincy used her entire 5 minutes to walk towards Harry Potter, I presume, and she got 3 parts of one clue. She didn't even get a whole clue during her 5-minute head start. So I'm gonna go dance with an animated character. So this is how Universal's been doing characters. They still do the distance meet and greets, and then they'll bring out some of the parade floats, and you can take selfies with the characters or do some dancing. But I am gonna come over and I'm gonna dance with these fish. Oh yes. Hello, hi, how are you? You do? Thank you. Can we have a dance party? Okay.
Here I I'm at a spider one, just across the way. Spider horror movie. I can't think of any spider horror movies. I'll just go with a different horror movie that I like. I like Insidious. Insidious is good.
Girl is the best day ever! Hi, Patrick, my best friend in the whole wide world. Wanna go jellyfishing, buddy? Big party in Bikini Bottom! Are you ready?
And there's one more set that I can get. This one's too close to the other one, I think, so I'm gonna get this last one. Is a kitchen? I don't know, kitchens are scary, especially when I'm cooking, but I'm gonna go with The Conjuring. There's a kitchen in that house. Can't say there isn't.
I think it's 30 seconds. Okay.
All right, and that is the 5 sets that are here on Crypt TV. So this says 6, so I still need one more Halloween Horror Nights set, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that.
But in order to get the clue, I have to dance an extra fun fact. So I'm gonna give you a fun fact about the horror makeup show, which is what I'm outside of. This is an opening day show at Universal Studios. It's one of the only remaining opening day attractions.
All right, so I'm headed into the London area. Now this is technically a part of Harry Potter World because this is like the entrance. Obviously, you take King's Cross Station is where you would arrive on the train. There are actually a couple of clues right near here. One is in this telephone booth, but there are other guests there right now, so I'm gonna see. There's lots of guests talking to the shrunken head too, which I know is another of the clue, because that's the guy who has no body. So, do I want to stand here and wait a second? I think I do. I'm gonna wait on the telephone booth.
Speaking of the Universal Orlando Horror Makeup Show, we are headed in here. Hello. Because there are some very cool things inside of the waiting area for the show. There are a bunch of screen-used props and information about different movies, including 2 of my all-time favorite movies. Number 1, I was supposed to find a screen-used raptor and tell her she's a clever girl. Clever girl. Also a bonus fun fact. Oh, I have to dance. A bonus fun fact about Jurassic Park is that they use different animals to make the dinosaurs, including a horse. They used a horse to do the snort out noise when the raptors get into the kitchen. And they used a Jack Russell Terrier playing with a toy to be the T-Rex shaking food around. They also use things like tortoises and different birds.
All right, so we are here at the telephone booth, and this is when we have to dial a number. So we're gonna head into this. This is a part of Harry Potter World in London, and there's a rotary phone in here. And you have to dial 62442. So I know how to use a rotary phone, despite the fact that I am a youth. I do know how to use a rotary phone. Look at it, I'm proving my prowess here. All right. Oh my gosh, I didn't pick up the receiver before I did it. That was dumb. Maybe I don't know how to use a rotary phone. 6, 2, 4, 4, 2. This wasn't supposed to be a time suck. Okay, it's ringing. Still ringing. It's the Ministry of Magic. This is a really fun Easter egg. I highly recommend this if you have any Harry Potter fans in your family. There's not usually a wait here because a lot of people don't know that you can do this.
This is my friend and yours, Ben Gardner. He's a character from Jaws that gets eaten by the shark. They find his boat, and Hooper pulls the shark tooth the size of a shot glass out of the hole, and then this dead body pops out. And this is actually Ben Gardner from the film, so this is like my mecca right here. But what do I have to do? I have to sing him Show Me the Way to Go Home. Okay, that's the song they sing in the movie. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago, and it's gone right to my head. Wherever I may roam, on land or sea or foam, you can always hear me singing a song. Show me the way to go home. But first of all, I'm getting distracted by, like, look, there's shark teeth. There's concept art from all these movies in here. Look, there's also a dinosaur egg and a dinosaur claw from Jurassic Park. They've got stuff from The Mummy in here. They've got stuff from old horror movies like Psycho. It's really, really cool in here. Come check it out even if you don't go see the show.
All right, there is a guy with no body out here. Let's see if he'll tell us a joke.
Going around telling
Hi.
Have you heard that?
I haven't heard that. That stands a Death Eater, so. Oh, that sounds, yeah, well, yeah. Do you guys know any good jokes?
Good joke.
Yeah.
We just only know the bad ones.
Oh. That was a good joke. Yeah. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it.
What you got? You got any jokes? Yeah, man, why do the Slytherins cross the road twice?
Why?
Because they're always double crossing.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I will.
I've got one for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Owls.
Owls who?
Yes, they do.
That's pretty good too. That's pretty good too.
But in order to snatch my Ben Gardner clue, I must dance. So, here's a fun fact about Jaws. In Jaws, they catch a tiger shark and they hang it up and they think that it's Jaws. But it's not Jaws because it's a great white shark. You know that part, a tiger shark. A what? Ben Gardner's there in that scene. But they actually caught and killed a real tiger shark from Florida and mailed it up to Martha's Vineyard where they were shooting Jaws. The local fishermen in Martha's Vineyard didn't like that, so they caught and killed a brown shark and left it on Steven Spielberg's doorstep as a sign that they were angry that he hired fishermen in Florida and not locals to catch the shark. Whew, this is exhausting. All right, I also do in fact see Steve as in Spielberg, but I can only get 2 clues in one place, which means I have to find Steven Spielberg somewhere else.
All right, so another really great detail here in the London section of Harry Potter World is here at Grimmauld Place. So 12 Grimmauld Place is the Black family residence. That's why it looks a little bit different from its neighbors. And sometimes you can see a certain house elf, a crotchety one, peeping at you from the 2nd floor window. So we're gonna stand here for a couple moments and hope that Creature peeks out. There he is. Hi, Creature. Oh, he is peeping. He is judging me. I feel judged personally.
We are headed to get 2 more clues over here. First of all, in SpongeBob Store Pants, and second of all, in E.T. All right, I'm headed inside SpongeBob Store Pants, which, as the name would suggest, is a store themed to SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh my gosh, SpongeBob's in here? Hi. No time, no time. All right, I have to get inside a fruit house, but you can see SpongeBob's fruit house is right here. Oh, and his snail Gary's in there. All right, I'll wait my turn.
All right, so I am walking into the best part of Universal Orlando Resort, Diagon Alley. I'm going through sort of the side entrance. A lot of people go through the brick wall one, but here I am in Diagon Alley. There's a couple of things I need to do here, including have a conversation with a goblin. I know where I can do that. You might think that the only place to have a conversation with the goblin is in the Gringotts, Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts queue. There's lots of goblins in there, of course, but only one of them will talk to you, and there actually is a place that you can have a conversation with a goblin right on this side of Diagon Alley at the Gringotts Money Exchange. The Gringotts Money Exchange is a very cool, I guess you would call it a merchandise location, kind of. You can go in there and you can get your real Muggle money exchanged for wizard money that you can use at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter dining and shopping locations. And you can use card or cash to do that. But there's also a goblin in here who we can chat to. There are a good number of folks in here, but hopefully they'll move through kind of quick.
So here I am in SpongeBob's house, a fruit house. Quote my favorite line from a cartoon. Any cartoon? I'm gonna quote it from The Lion King, and I am going to say, "Ooh, Zazu, sing something with a little more bounce in it. It's a small world." No, anything but that. I I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, dee-dee-dee, there they are, standing in the road, bum, bum, bum. Big one, small one, some as big as your head. Oh, I'd never have to do this with Mufasa. What did you say? Anyway. But don't forget, I also have to dance and give you a fun fact. My fun fact is that SpongeBob is voiced by a man named Tom Kenny. There you go. SpongeBob facts.
Oh, he feels like he looks right at you. He's so spooky. Nothing. Just waiting in line. Okay. He can hear me. So the goblin in there will actually talk to you while you're waiting or after you get your money exchanged for Gringotts money. And he is spooky. Don't call him spooky to his face though like I did. That's rude to call goblins spooky to their faces. I'm embarrassed.
I am now scooting into the E.T. Adventure, which is a delightful attraction where you sail on the bike around E.T.'s planet. It's kind of a nightmare. It's kind of a fever dream, but you love it. It's a great attraction. It's a must-do for me when I'm at Universal Orlando. But the reason we're headed there is because you may know Steven Spielberg made E.T. and he's in this attraction. He should be right here on this wall of pictures. And I have to tell him my favorite of his movies? Gladly. There he is. Hello, Steve. Hi. Hi, Steve. I have to tell you my favorite of your movies, and I love a lot of your movies, but for sure, no questions asked, my #1 favorite movie of all time, not just your movies, is Jaws. So thank you for bringing that to me. And now I have to dance and tell you a fun fact about yourself. Steven Spielberg has 3 different Oscars.
So here we are outside Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. This is a very, very, very fun ride. It only has a 20-minute wait right now, which, as you might know, is kind of rare. It's got the very neat dragon on top of the building. And this is a story coaster situation sort of thing. It's a roller coaster, but it's a screen-based roller coaster. So I'm gonna double check, but I think that counts, and I'm gonna do the Macarena in front of it.
Working my way towards Springfield, because there's a clue in there about Springfield specifically. But on my way, I'm gonna nab this clue right here, because I had to find a car that has to go 88 miles an hour. And there it is, the DeLorean. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. And I have to provide you 3 Universal pro tips near a car that needs to go 88 miles an hour. Okay, pro tip number 1, stay at one of the Universal resorts that provides you the free Express Pass. We're talking Portofino Bay, we're talking Royal Pacific, we're talking the Hard Rock, and you don't have to pay for that Express Pass that gets you on the attractions much, much faster. It's their version of Fast Pass, but it's paid for, and you can get it for free by staying at one of those resorts. Number 2, rope drop and head straight to Harry Potter or the Incredible Hulk, whichever of those is more important to you. Grab one of those at your rope drop. Escape from Gringotts gets very, very long. Incredible Hulk gets very, very long. And rope drop or Velocicoaster, that's another great one. And pro tip number 3, don't use single rider on either Hagrid's or Velocicoaster because 1, they don't move that fast, and 2, you could miss out on some really cool stuff in the queue. Specifically at Velocicoaster, if you do single rider, you're gonna miss the rafters in the queue, which is arguably the best part of the whole experience. But now I gotta dance again. Here's my fun fact about this. This is the real DeLorean from Back to the Future and the real train from Back to the Future 3.
We are also just across the way from Florian Fortescue's Ice Cream Parlor, which is one place that you can get ice cream here at Universal Studios, and it's also probably my favorite place that you can get anything in all of Universal Orlando Resort. The ice cream here is unreal. It's my favorite ice cream I've ever had in my entire life. I literally will make trips to Universal and deal with the parking and the security and everything just to get Florian Fortescue's ice cream. And my favorite of the favorite snack, as I mentioned, is the toffee apple soft serve ice cream from Florian Fortescue's. It is so shockingly delicious, so good.
We have made it into Springfield, which is the Simpsons section of Universal Studios. It's a very fun section. If you are a Simpsons fan, you can see a lot of different characters that you are a fan of. You can get some of the food that's famous, like the giant donut. You can get Duff beer that's exclusively made for this park. You can get a Krusty Burger. But I have to pose. I hate a time suck question, but I'm right here. So I'm gonna have to pose with the founder of Springfield for 60 seconds. And there he is, Jebediah Springfield. Start thinking of a fun fact. Apparently I can't stand on one foot. Fun Simpsons fact. I don't know anything about the Simpsons.
All right, and on the way out of Diagon Alley, I'm gonna make a stop by Flourish and Blots, which is where you can, of course, get your Hogwarts school books. And hopefully we'll be able to spot a familiar face in the window at Flourish and Blots. Just a heads up, Flourish and Blots is not a real store. You cannot head inside. It tends to be closed to muggles, but you can head inside Ollivander's just nearby, and the Wizarding Wand Emporium. These are wands. But right now, I see Gilderoy Lockhart.
Whoop. Apparently my balance is... Oh, it's been a minute.
As you might know, Gilderoy Lockhart is a winner of Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile. As you can probably tell, look at that smile. And I'm gonna give him a smile. Gilderoy?
And a fun fact about The Simpsons is that it has been on the air for 32 seasons. That's super long. I've been bypassing the manhole covers, but one cool thing that Universal does is they actually theme the manhole covers to where they are. So you'll see this one actually says City of Springfield, and I have to just step on it. Stepped on one, City of Springfield, but now I have to think of another Simpsons fun fact. Another fun thing about The Simpsons is that it debuted on the Tracy Ullman Show, a very popular variety show, and The Simpsons debuted as shorts on there.
I think that's about all we can get here in Harry Potter World. There is Sugar Plum Sweet Shop over there, which does have no melt ice cream, but that's not technically real ice cream. It's more like icing in Muggle terms. So I think that that's about all we can get here in Diagon Alley, and we should head on out. But on the way out, I would like to point out this backwards statue with a fish on his head. I have no idea why he's facing backwards, and no one can tell me. Molly can't tell me. The internet can't tell me. If anyone in the comments knows why this man is facing the wall with a fish on his head, please tell me. Please tell me.
One of the cumulative clues is to do the Macarena in front of 4 screen-based rides, and I am here outside of the Simpsons ride, which is a screen-based ride featuring the Simpsons, as well as this scary clown and a man that's trying to murder you, Sideshow Bob. But that's not all, because the Simpsons ride actually features gags and jokes about Pirates of the Caribbean and SeaWorld.
Okay, so right now, I'm looking at the board. Molly and I are already just like blocking up a storm. It looks like she's going with the same strategy I am, which is just try to get all the clues in one area. I'm headed back towards the front of the park, so let's see what we can do.
There's not a specific Men in Black clue. However, I'm hoping to get 2 pieces of 2 different clues right here. Men in Black Alien Attack is that really fun shooter ride, and I'm hoping that 1, there's a manhole cover theme to it, and 2, I have to give breaking news reports in front of ride-specific gift shops. So I really should have done this over by ET too, but we'll do this one now. Breaking news, friends, there has been an alien attack here at Universal Studios Florida, and we need you to help Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones join the Men in Black and help them fight here. I'm standing outside of the Men in Black gear shop, a specific attraction-themed gift shop here at Universal Studios Florida. I sure hope some people can help out against this alien crisis. Back to you. Fun Men in Black fact. There's a hidden Steven Spielberg animatronic behind a newspaper when you ride the Men in Black ride.
There are still folks waiting to take photos with Jaws, but I'm gonna pay my respects to him. R.I.P. to our fella Bruce. Molly pays her respects to Bruce every time she comes here, so it's only fair that I do it. I'm gonna stand off the side so that for 30 seconds, if anyone wants to take pictures, they definitely can.
I have found my second themed man cover. This one says communication, and it's right outside Men in Black, which leads me to believe this is part of Men in Black headquarters, and this is how you'd get to communication. My producer and the game master have confirmed, which means I have to step on it and then tell you another fun fact. Here's a fun fact about Men in Black Alien Attack. You think it's gonna be like Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin, and it is, except for the fact that there's a height requirement and you must put all of your things in a locker because it spins super fast. So if you get nauseous, just warning you, this one spins.
Do you think paying my respects is a 30-second moment of silence or a eulogy? I'm gonna do a little bit of both. All right, I'm here with Bruce. 30 seconds starting now. Bruce, you were quite the fish, my friend. It's sad to see what they've done to you. You look happy, but I think that might be because of the rope in your mouth. But you were happy in life. Plundering people. It's really sad that you had to go in this way.
Quincy, she's working her way back from Harry Potter to the front of the park, which means I'm forced to backtrack. And I hate backtracking, but I also forgot to do a breaking news report in front of a Simpsons-themed gift shop. So here we are at the Quickie Mart. This is the gift shop themed to Springfield and the Simpsons ride. So I have to do the Macarena for you.
You just wanted to get your next meal, you know? That's all you wanted. I think you were really just misunderstood. You could have had kids. Could have had kids. All right, that's 30 seconds.
Wait, I just did the wrong thing. I have to give you a breaking news report. I'm so sorry. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. I am here outside the Quickie Mart located in Springfield in the Simpsons section of Universal Studios, Florida. We have a crazy news story today, friends, where we have met a woman who has never seen a single episode of The Simpsons in her entire life, and she's here to be interviewed with us. Ma'am, how is it possible you have never seen The Simpsons? I don't know. I just don't like cartoons that are made for adults. I don't really like Family Guy or any of those shows. I like cartoons made for kids and movies and shows with real people for adults. That's very ridiculous, ma'am. This is a beloved and cherished television show. You really should watch it. I probably won't, but thanks for talking to me. Well, friends, we are here at the Quickie Mart. It's been real, and back to you. Here's my next fun fact. While The Simpsons may be here at Universal Studios, Florida, thanks to the acquisition of 21st Century Fox by Disney, Disney technically owns this section of the park now.
This giant spider almost made me foolishly forget about the party that's going on back here with the Fast and Furious family. So there are 3 cars and I have to remember 3 Fast and Furious characters. This is going to be kind of hard.
The chaos of this game has made me backtrack again back to the ET toy closet because I forgot to give my breaking news report here in front of the ET closet, which is of course the ET themed gift shop at the exit of this attraction. Breaking news coming out of ET's toy closet here at Universal Studios, Florida. Reese's Pieces sales have skyrocketed. They, since the debut of this film, have sold 7 billion bags of Reese's Pieces. Most of that is attributed to this classic film. In fact, you can buy Reese's Pieces right inside here at ET Toys Closet, which is a brilliant marketing tactic by the friends here at Universal. We're still not sure why they didn't use M&Ms. We have reached out to Mars M&M for comment, and they have so far declined. I made all of those numbers up, but they do eat Reese's Pieces in the movie, and you really can buy them here. Here's a fun fact about E.T. The little boy who played Elliot, the main character in E.T., besides, of course, E.T. himself, ad-libbed his entire audition, and Steven Spielberg was so impressed by his imagination that at the end he said, "Okay, kid, you got the job," and gave him the role on the spot.
All right, 1, Dominic Toretto. This car is for Dom. Outdoor car number 2. I seem to remember a character named Letty, I think. I am not the Fast and Furious aficionado that Molly is, but Letty. And finally, I do know this one, Hobbs, aka Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Hobbs. That's 3 for each outdoor car.
As I was leaving ET, I noticed that at this very cute beverage cart, you can buy cake and ice cream. Oh my gosh, you can buy a birthday cupcake with strawberry icing, and it comes with vanilla ice cream, rainbow sprinkles, and raspberry sauce. That sounds amazing. Also, look at these Belgian waffle sundaes, like a peanut butter and chocolate Belgian waffle sundae with peanut butter ice cream. I feel like I need to buy that in a little bit. I'd probably throw up right now because it's very hot and I'm doing a lot of dancing. But I have to list a favorite Universal snack where I can buy ice cream. Okay. One of my favorite Universal snacks is over at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and it is the butterbeer ice cream that you can get at Florian Fortescue's. I like butterbeer in all forms. My personal favorite's the hot, but I also love that butterbeer ice cream, so butterbeer. That's the answer.
The only 2 straight lines that are left are the diagonals. Molly has an opportunity for one and I have an opportunity for one. I am gonna head towards the front of the park because that's where Mummy is. I can drink a coffee. It's where TikTok dance, hashtags at the Jimmy Fallon ride is, and hopefully I can find some other places to buy ice cream. I feel like I'm probably near somewhere you can buy ice cream. Maybe. I don't know. Keep an eye out for places you can buy ice cream too. On the way though, I think I am gonna grab another screen-based ride to try to block Molly on her diagonal, because I am headed around to the front of the Fast and Furious ride.
I was dancing unnecessarily. Okay, I have to tell you a fun fact about this ice cream cart that is newish, and I just discovered it right now. So a fun fact for you is that you can use your Universal Freestyle cups here. Now these are cups that you can buy at numerous locations. They are $16.99 if you're just buying one of them, but then you get unlimited refills at all of the Freestyle locations throughout the park. There's over 100 different sodas and flavors you can put in there.
Fast and Furious Supercharged is a very interesting ride. I actually do not recommend it to most people unless you really love Fast and the Furious. It is in the category of so bad that it's good. Maybe not worth waiting for. If you really love Fast and the Furious, it is fun. It's pretty silly. There are some funny jokes, but Molly loves it because it's so bad it's good. I would say maybe not always worth it, but it is screen-based.
I am headed back to the front of the park. There are still 2 straight lines. I'm gonna try and block Quincy at this point because I have extra things I have to do. She can get clues faster than I can. So I am going to walk quickly to Jimmy Fallon, hope to see some ice cream along the way, and get there before she does.
All right, I have to drink a cup of coffee where an interviewee needs one. I know that that's the Mummy, so I might pop in here to Starbucks and grab a cup of Joe.
All right, I am outside of Mel's, which is a theme to like a 50s drive-in, and they do have, do milkshakes count as ice cream? No, they do not count as ice cream. All right, on we go.
It is not a long line, so I'm headed in.
All right, milkshakes might not count, but ice cream a la mode means, I'm sorry, apple pie a la mode means ice cream. So, I have to tell you another one of my favorite Universal Orlando snacks. I am going to say the green eggs and ham over at Islands of Adventure in Seuss Landing. I love that cheese fondue. I love those tater tots. But that's not all. I have to dance and tell you something fun fact about Mel's Drive-In.
Coffee acquired.
My friend Breedlove said their vegan food is really bad. So if you are a plant-based eater, this is probably not where you want to eat.
And the fates have smiled upon me. Remember I said I would keep an eye out for ice cream? Well, I did. And look, it's the Haagen-Dazs. So now I gotta do something here. Name a favorite snack. Fun fact, it's really hard to hold everything when you're in a scavenger hunt. Okay. One of my other favorite snacks here at Haagen-Dazs, I'm gonna say the Who Hash over at Universal's Islands of Adventure. Can it be Islands of Adventure? Is it Universal Resort? Let me check. Confirmed. Who Hash does count. I'm saying Who Hash. I also really like the Dazzlers at Haagen-Dazs. If you like ice cream sundaes, my favorite's the banana split. The Dazzlers are really, really yummy, but not as good as Florian Fortescue's.
And while I'm here, I'm gonna talk about the Supply Vault, which is the Transformers gift shop after Transformers The Ride 3D. And this gift shop sells Transformers merchandise as you could expect. So let me go ahead and give you my breaking news report. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, Transformers The Ride 3D. It's a very exciting attraction featuring the Autocons and the Decepticons. Now those are the good robots and the bad robots. Hosted by Optimus Prime. I really like this attraction even though I don't care at all about the Transformers. It uses the same mechanism over as Spider-Man 3D, which I also don't really care about. Even though I like Spider-Man, I like this one more. It's very weird. Anyway, back to you. Optimus Prime was voiced by Peter Cullen, who also voiced Eeyore.
I'm passing an alleyway. which I could get the alleyway air saxophone clue, but that's 30 full seconds and it's not in my diagonal, which I'm in a rush to do. Also, I'm holding a coffee. It's gonna be pretty hard to play the air saxophone while holding a coffee, so I think I'm gonna drink that first and hope that Molly doesn't block me. Fans of the Mummy attraction will know that Brendan Fraser does bug a intern for his cup of coffee for almost the entire queue, and then yells at the end, "I would have enjoyed this interview more if I had gotten my cup of coffee." So I'm gonna share a cup of coffee with Brendan Fraser. Or maybe he doesn't have one and he'll be jealous. Here goes nothing. Woo. This is a clue I've trained for. I've chugged a lot of coffee in my day. Cheers, Brendan Fraser. Good luck fighting Emotep.
Drama, friends. Quincy just got the coffee, which means she can get a straight line, which means I need to book it to Jimmy Fallon.
And I'm headed over to the Jimmy Fallon ride for the hashtag clue, but I thought first I'd stop by and get my final Halloween Horror Night set. I'm really excited to see this one. This is the controller scare zone, and I don't really know what that means, but I'm excited to check it out.
I am scurrying to race through New York with Jimmy Fallon. This is a screen-based attraction, so I can get part of the square, but more importantly for right now, I have to do a TikTok dance, which is bad for me because I'm old and don't understand TikTok, where hashtags are appreciated. Well, they're appreciated here because hashtag the panda is the mascot of Jimmy Fallon.
All right, and my final favorite horror movie at this spot, I'm gonna go with Cabin in the Woods. It's a good movie.
Sometimes he's here. Sometimes you'll get lucky and he'll be outside just waving, hanging out the window. I don't see him here today though. All right, let me do a TikTok dance, I guess. They go like, now this is the story all about how my life got twisted upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right here and tell you how I came to a town called Bel Air. And then they go like this, they walk off. And I only got like part of that because I don't know anything, but I got enough, I think.
All right, I am headed to get another clue in my thing, and then I'll just have to get one more ice cream. I have to do a TikTok dance near a ride where hashtags are appreciated, which is here. Oh no, Molly's here.
And an extra dance and an extra fun fact here at Jimmy Fallon. No attraction on the planet has ever made me as nauseous as Race Through New York.
That's really
starring
good.
Jimmy Fallon.
That's a really nice TikTok dance.
Oh, this is my just bonus dancing.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Anyway, this ride will make you very nauseous, so if you are motion sick, avoid this one and blame Jimmy Fallon.
All right, so while Molly hopefully still has some dancing to do, I'm gonna head and get Ogre to block her, especially because you guys know I want to see my man Shrek. I love him.
Hashtag the panda has come out. All right, we have successfully blocked Quincy. Now there's only one straight line. I could get it, and I need to finish the screen-based rides clue. So I have to do the Macarena in front of Race to New York starring Jimmy Fallon. One Maca, two Maca, three Macarena. Hey, Margarita. And another fun fact about Jimmy Fallon is that this attraction features different gags from his show, including the L Girl and the Roots. And they're on space, they're on the moon playing music for you on this ride.
Hello, Shrek. All right, what do I have to do here? Rank the ogre movies with an ogre. You got it. I'm gonna say number 1 is Shrek 1. Number 2, I think they might go in order. Number 2 is Shrek 2. Number 3 is Shrek 3, and number 4 is Shrek 4. That's just true. I do really like Shrek 2. Shrek 1 and 2 might be tied. It might be Shrek 1 and 2 tied for 1, Shrek 3 as tied as second, and then Shrek 4 as third place. Shrek 4 is the worst. We don't talk about Shrek 4. There's only 3 Shreks in my heart.
And before I go scoop up the rest of my clues in my straight line, just to play on the defense as well, I see another manhole cover. Let's see if it's themed. Yes! Oh my gosh, it is. Okay, it says NYC Sewer because we are in the New York section of this park. So we have a New York themed manhole cover. Stepped on it. My fun fact about this manhole cover, or near this manhole cover, is that we're outside of the tribute store which is a really cool store where they would do fun merchandise in there for Halloween Horror Nights. And since then, they've done all kinds of themed merchandise in there. They've done Christmas, they've done Mardi Gras, they did Velocicoaster, and now it's being prepared for Halloween Horror Nights again. And it's a really cool store. I recommend checking it out because they devote lots of time and energy to make it like sets inside of a store. So like in the Velocicoaster one, there was one that was like the lab, and it actually had props from Jurassic Park in it. So it's very cool. Check it out. Okay, Quincy just blocked my last straight line possibility. We are tied at 10 each. You have to have 13 to win.
It's down to a numbers game now that I blocked Molly with the ogre. Shrek always coming through for me. So I'm gonna go try to get a green-haired ghost because I'm pretty close to the store where I think that I can find Beetlejuice.
The Minions, Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. This is an attraction that features, of course, the Minions and Gru from Despicable Me. And it is a screen-based simulator. Now, it used to be in 3D. It's no longer in 3D. But we are gonna do the Macarena right here in front of Despicable Me. And now my extra fun fact, this used to be an attraction featuring Jimmy Neutron from Nickelodeon. Anyone else remember that? Jimmy Neutron. But now it's the Minions.
I can never remember which of these stores through here is the horror store. Ooh, I think it's here. Oh, and they have a preview of Halloween Horror Nights merchandise, which means we might have an even better chance of finding Beetlejuice in there. We don't use merchandise for clues, but there might be like a theming element that has him on it. I sure hope so. It's coming in close.
I'm wary of trying to find Beetlejuice because I know he comes into the monster show sometimes, but ain't nobody got time for that.
So this is the gift shop for the horror makeup show, which is a very, very neat show where they take volunteers from the audience and do horrifying makeup on them. And sometimes Beetlejuice is in the show. I do not want to take that much time using him.
I know there's an ice cream shop over by the horror makeup show. There's Schwab's. I saw it earlier and didn't think I wanted to backtrack at that point, but this has been like strategically a very bad game on my part. I've done a lot of backtracking. So, but let's hope that Quincy isn't dancing the Macarena near a ride right now, because I have 3 of these and I need to get number 4 outside of Transformers the Ride 3D.
All right, I did not want Beetlejuice to be this big of a time suck. This is not the time. We're in the end game. I need to find Beetlejuice.
All right, I'm here outside Transformers the Ride 3D, and I'm gonna do the Macarena to get this clue. But to seal the deal, as always, I gotta give you a bonus fun fact with my dancing. And my bonus fun fact is that you have to be 40 inches tall to ride this attraction. And it's in 3D.
I am seeing a very scary baby doll bird cage, and I do not like that at all. But I'm not seeing, oh, wait. Okay, this is Beetlejuice. So it's technically merchandise, but it's specialty Halloween Horror Nights merchandise, because there is going to be a Beetlejuice haunted house this year, which I cannot wait to see. It's gonna be so cool. Molly is doing a video on it, so get excited for that. But I just have to say his name 3 times. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
There's an ice cream shop. There's an ice cream shop. There's an ice cream shop. All right, as luck would have it, I knew there was an ice cream shop around here somewhere, but it's right here. It's this Haagen-Dazs, actually inside these facades. I know that's unique because at Disney, a lot of the facades are just facades. Like if you think Streets of America at Old Hollywood Studios, at MGM Studios, you couldn't go in there, but you can actually go in these. So you can absolutely get ice cream here at the Haagen-Dazs, which means I need to list another of my favorite Universal snacks. I am going to say, what else do I like to eat? I like to eat fish and chips, so that's not really a snack. I am gonna say a Halloween Horror Nights classic, pizza fries. They will be coming back soon. They are literally French fries covered in marinara sauce and cheese and pepperonis, and it's like pizza and French fries had a beautiful baby together, and I can't wait to eat some at Halloween Horror Nights. I must dance again and let you know that actual movies have been filmed here in Universal Orlando, including one of my all-time favorites, Sharknado 3.
All right, I have 11. It's very intense, it's very close. I am going to try to go get an alleyway because then the worst I can do is tie. So I'm passing an alleyway right now, and I would get that one except I'm in my 5-minute head start. I think that's a terrible time to use time suck clues when I could instead go get a whole bunch of clues. A whole bunch of clues. I'm passing an alleyway, which I could get the alleyway air saxophone clue, but that's 30 full seconds and it's not in my diagonal, which I'm in a rush to do. Also, I'm holding a coffee. It's gonna be pretty hard to play the air saxophone while holding a coffee, so I think I'm gonna drink that first.
My extra dancing fact is that, now this is more of a speculation than a fact, but Breedlove and I are pretty sure they brought the pigeons in just to the New York section because we haven't seen them anywhere else in the entire park, and we think the pigeons are trained to be just in the New York section for theming. So that might not be true, but that is a fact. The fact is we think it's true. So somebody confirm or deny.
Listen, I'm okay with it because it just means we get to watch Molly look silly when she stacks a third punishment, and I'm confident I'm winning game 3.
Okay, well, you get to choose where game 3 is held.
I am going to pick, I'm going to pick Disney's Blizzard Beach Water Park. If there's one thing I know about Molly, it's that she hates getting wet.
And apparently you hate me.
The punishment, I think, should be that you have to get wet at every clue. On top of your fun facts and your 5-minute delay. I can't wait!
All right, well, tune in next week where we are going to be headed to Blizzard Beach, apparently.
Disney's Blizzard Beach.
To do game 3. See if Quincy can win this one.
I can't wait. If you like this video, go ahead and like and comment. Let us know where you'd like to see us play, who you'd like to see play in the future. What other events would you like to see? We'd love to hear it.
Do you have any punishment ideas for specific characters? Drop those as well.
You can also subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media at AllEars.net.
And until next time, friends, I'm Molly, the Ultimate Champion.
And I'm Quincy, the Ultimate Loser.
Bye!
Bye!
Hey everybody, it's Molly. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Ultimate Challenge. If you'd like to play, we've got boards for you. Just head over to AllEars.net/scavenger-hunt. Sign up for our free newsletter. They'll come straight to your inbox. Please make sure to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. If you would like more Ultimate Challenge right now, click over here to catch up on this Molly Must Lose series. And if you want more AllEars, click over here for the perfect day in Universal Studios. Thanks for watching.